Let's get into it. Third overall, Abdul Carter, Penn State edge rusher. There were only two red flags. Right? You can't even say red flags. Yellow flags. Two things that kind of put me on edge, pun intended, was the foot, which pretty much has been not debunked, but like it's not a factor. Like it's not a big thing. If you have a team that's drafting lower that would love to get him, they usually like to leak that. Like, oh, check out his foot. I heard his medicals and condition. Blah blah blah. Like Laramie Tunsil with the gas mask weed video. It's like someone slipped that out because they want him to fall so they can get him, right? Same thing with Abdul Carter's foot. And then it's him being a freaking Eagles fan, dude. Born and raised in North Philadelphia. And you can see his Eagles fandom coming through with what number he wants. Like, you want to talk about confidence versus cocky, like towing that line, dude. Asking the greatest defensive player in NFL history for his number that has been retired. Like, what are you doing? If you were a Giants fan growing up, ain't no shot in hell that you are asking Lawrence Taylor for his number. Not a chance. But you're an Eagles fan, so you figure, oh, yeah, why not? It's just Lawrence Taylor. And then Micah Parsons coming in saying, oh, no, you should ask for number 11, like your number in college. It's like, so you went from one great Giants Legends retired number in 56 to another Giants Legends retired number in 11. Phil Simms, dude. Kyle Brandt said the number is available. It is not available. 11 is off the board. I mean, what Giants fan supports that? What Giants fan is saying, yeah, give him 56. Yeah, give him 11. Like, what? No. I mean, we were up in, I was against the Giants unretiring number 1, Ray Flaherty, for friggin' Malik Neighbors, who is definitely gone after his rookie contract. Like, the Giants really put themselves in a hole by unretiring that number. And granted, I think obviously I'm more apt and more open to them unretiring Ray Flaherty than I am LT or Phil. You've opened up a can of worms now where it's like, obviously the Giants want you to stick around, and this is their way of wanting you to stick around. And Malik's just going to use that as leverage to negotiate a ridiculous contract that the Giants will feel compelled to give into because we unretired Ray Flaherty's number. Unless it's as simple as like, all right, he's off the team, let's retire the number again. Nuts. What number should he wear? I saw someone toss out 99. I don't hate it. I think someone else said 98, which was LT's college number, which I don't think people picked up on. I think that might have been on the Giants Nation show with Bobby Skinner and the Grump, where 98, it's like a cool, like I want to be LT, but I'll take his college number. I don't hate that. 99's cool. I don't like 12. I hate that a lot. I don't like that for him. You're not getting 11. Someone was tossing around 58. I was like, I don't know. I associate that with Carl Banks. I know we gave it to Okereke, but I don't think Okereke is going to give that up. 55 was tossed around, and when I think of 55, I think of Gary Reasons. I think LeVar Arrington wore 55 because obviously 56 is unavailable, so maybe 55 could be. 55 feels a little cursed after LeVar wore it. Feels a little cursed. That was so devastating to lose LeVar. 53. Bobby Skinner was throwing out 53. I was like, Harry Carson? Anyone? Harry Carson? Legend. 99 was Leonard Williams. It's like Leonard had a nice little run with us, but it's, if anything, he's remembered for this massive contract and for not quite living up to the contract. It's like he wasn't bad, but I think Abdul could take that over and make it his own. I don't think you want to give him 2 because 2 should go to Jackson Dart, even though Deontay Banks could be on his his 4th number change, and he's in his 3rd year in the NFL. Started off at 25 because he couldn't have 3 because it was Shep's number. Shep, leaves, team doesn't re-sign him. He takes 3. Now we sign Russell Wilson, so Russell gets 3, and Deontay's like, I'll take 2. And then Jackson Dart's like, well, I'm the future of the franchise. So he might be on another number change. Anyone who goes through that many number changes, it's like you just don't feel like you're at home, really. As stupid as that sounds. So yeah, available Giants jersey numbers. Burns is 0. LT told him take 00 and make it your own. That would be hilarious, dude. Because no one's really worn a 00. I think they were talking about on Good Morning Football where like the last player to wear 00 was it Blanda, George Blanda with the Raiders back in like the 70s. So like could you have Burns wear the 0 and Abdul Carter wear the 00, dude? Oh my god, that would be sick. So you got Malik with 1, Banks 2, which that's probably gonna, I would assume that would change. Russell Wilson 3. I believe 4 is retired. No one's worn 4. Kayvon Thibodeau 5. Jamie Gillian 6. Can't wear 7. That's retired. Javon Holland is going to wear number 8. Oh, interesting. Graham Gano wears 9, which, I mean, if Graham Gano gets cut, maybe you just slip in and take that 9, you know? 10, no one's going to wear that. It's going to be retired. 11's retired. He could wear 12, although that just, I don't think that looks good. 13's Hyatt, which he might be gone. They might move off of him, but still, I don't think that's a good look for Carter. I don't think he can do 14. 16, he can't do. It's retired. If DeVito gets released, he could take 15, but again, I don't know. It just doesn't look right. 11 looks good. At Penn State, obviously sticks. It's like a major tradition there. I get it, but like you can't have it. Darius Slayton changed his number to 18. Was he always 18? Slayton was, the hell was Slayton? 86. Who took 86? Wow, Slayton changed his number? Why did he change his number? Whoa, that's weird. Yeah, Darius Slayton is no longer 86. He's now 18. Whoa, I wonder why he did that. Huh. Winston's going to be 19. Interesting. Eric Gray, 20. I don't think he would be in any of the 20s. I don't think he would be, it doesn't look right, any of the 30s. 40s. 42. I don't think he can be 42, could he? 46, 48. 50, 51. Ooh. Right now, James Hudson has 55. Yeah, it's tough. And then you get the 60s, 70s, 80s. I don't think he would do 80s. And then you have the 90s. 90, 91, 92 is Strahan. 90, I guess 98 would be Armstead. So I don't know. Right now, DJ Davidson has it. And Roy Robertson Harris has 99. So going to be interesting. Just make it your own. Like LT said, just make the number your own. Go out there and make it legendary. Make your own number legendary. You know? I mean, there are people saying, like, well, it shows Abdul's confidence. It's like, well, it's not, you're just not reading the room, dude. Like, if you want to you're not endearing yourself to Giants fans. Like, yes, one way to look at it, one perspective is, wow, this guy thinks he's going to be the next LT. We'll see about that. And, you know, honestly, watching his game tape, watching his highlights, there's a little bit of LT in him. Although I watch his highlights and I immediately think of Micah Parsons. I'm like, whoa, okay, so we got Micah Parsons. We corrected our gaffe and our snafu from the 21 draft where we were supposed to draft Micah Parsons, and now we get to have the next Micah Parsons. Love that. So, but I also do see a little bit of LT in Abdul Carter. Mel Kiper said he was the best pure defender in the draft. His 23.5 tackles for loss was led the nation and was third most in school history. His 18.5% pressure rate was tops, tied for 12th in forced fumbles in program history, 6th all-time in sacks, 8th in tackles for loss in program history. We now have one of the scariest pass rush units in the NFL. Hell yeah, which, as I mentioned in the preview, you know, we were leading the league in sacks for the first half of the season based on Kayvon, Burns, and Dexter. If we can get into a lot of third and long passing situations, we're going to win a lot of games. We're going to win a lot of games, dude. It's just a matter of getting to that. This says he's going to be an immediate starter. Really, the only thing preventing our pass rush and our defense from being a top 5 unit. Like I was thinking we could be a top 10 unit when I was doing the draft preview and after free agency. I'm getting greedy now. Like I think we could be a top 5 unit. For sure. I think we could be a top 5 unit. But the problem is we have Shane Bowen as our defensive coordinator. I don't have a lot of confidence in him. We'll see what he cooks up, but like I don't think he's got the chops to see through what is clearly right there in front of him. It's like right there. You just don't fuck it up. Like, can we trust you to not fuck it up? This is a quote. I don't know if it's real, but Abdul said, New York is going to get everything from me, all the excitement on third down. I'm going to make that big explosive play, and I don't doubt it. NFL media analyst Daniel Jeremiah said Carter can take over and completely wreck an offensive game plan. He demands attention on every snap. That is going to free up everyone else around him. Hell yeah. And now we have champagne problems, right? Is he behind Kayvon on the depth chart? Is that a competition? Or is it a matter of like we're gonna have them all on the field? You know, I think Bobby Skinner said it best on Giants Nation show. It's like, well, if anything, your guys are going to be better in the fourth quarter, no matter who starts, because you're going to have guys that don't have to play 90% of snaps, 85% of snaps. You can have guys come off and rest and not worry that your unit is going to fall off, that you're going to have way less production, which was the case whenever Kayvon, Burns, or Dexter were off the field. We were gashed. We gave up big plays. So depth, that's what we've been asking for a long time, because it's like, great, we have great starters, but like once you get beyond that, the depth is poor. So now we have the depth, which is great. Offense is like whatever. Like someone had a great point. I forget who tweeted it, but it was like, is it here? The Giants struggled to score 20 points a game, so they built a defense that will only give up 15 points a game. Chess, not checkers. And it's like, actually, we can't even score 15 a game, so we're going to need our defense to give up like 13 a game in order to win. It's going to be great, barring injuries. I mean, Burns was dealing with some injuries. I know Kayvon missed games to injuries. Dexter missed a bunch of games to injuries. We just cannot have injuries. But even with those injuries now, I don't think you're going to see this dramatic fall off like we did last year with the personnel that we added through free agency and through the draft.